So does rock have the ability to bring people together?
En ek het gestruikel.
Jy doen maar wat jy weet, dis reg.
And that's really important. That's wonderful. It's great for me to hear. What is it like living here?
To be honest, we love living in the city.
Rosella Dingle, you are at the head of the Rainbow Junction development. Tell us a little bit more about the potential of this development in the north of Pretoria.
Okay, firstly, joint head. So secondly, Rainbow Junction is situated in the north of the city, central to the city's own zone of choice. So it is a 140 hectare mixed use development. It's a nodal development, which means it's planned to roll out over the long term. It's not a short-term project. It's taken so long to get the planning in place because of all the infrastructural implications on current infrastructure and increased infrastructure. There's been an additional reservoir built on the Wonderboom mountain, the Magaliesberg, the Arpies River is being rehabilitated. There's a massive nodal interchange. Roads will be upgraded and so on.
So once this thing is unlocked, what is its potential?
So its potential is like a mixed-use development will be. It creates a lot of jobs, significantly 84,000 direct and indirect permanent jobs, excluding construction. And it will add about 12 billion to the local economy as regards capital outlay by investors. Yeah, it's a kind of a clean slate for investors to come in, township by township, urban planning all in place. So it's the building of a new node, a new mini city, in fact.
So tell us, why Pretoria North?
Pretoria North is a very special place. North of the mountain is the sleeping giant. So the majority of Tshwane's population lives north of the Magaliesberg. That's 1.8 million people. The majority of jobs are not in the north. We generate only about 21% of the total jobs. The city identified the north of the city in a long band from the N1 highway all the way to past Roslyn as the zone of choice, where the city would concentrate infrastructural development to boost economic growth and drive the economic energy further north, where the numbers are, where the jobs are needed, where the economic growth is required. And as such, we responded to fitting in right in the center of this mixed-use node, the zone of choice, a mixed-use node that would tick a lot of the city's socio-economic and political objectives to drive economic growth to the north.
But of course, you've got a more personal connection with Pretoria North.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your upbringing and your training and how it is that you got to property development and these kinds of deals.
Okay, so the property consists, 2/3 of it was my family's property. So my grandparents bought that property as Italian immigrants, farmers, and became very involved in the whole societal growth of the region of the north. So we've had the property for more than 100 years, partnered with our neighbors, the Sinoviches, who owned the middle farm. We consolidated those 3 farms into one.
And if you're wondering, Sinovich, Sinoville,
yes,
there's a connection.
Long development history.
Long development history.
So, yeah. So we go back 3 generations on that property now, and if you count my grandchildren, that's 5 generations on the property. And I spent a lot of time there with my grandparents, of course, farming, and studied law at Wits, and got involved very much in the family's thoughts and plans for the future of this property, which was becoming evidently more under pressure for development and less feasible for farming. So that's where I was pulled in as the oldest grandchild and the one that had the biggest passion for the property into deciding the future of the property together with our neighbors. And we saw that we needed to work very closely with the city on their planning for the region. And we learnt all about the zone of choice planning and so on. And grew up on the mountain overlooking the property, so it's always in my focus. You know, It's a stunning piece of property with a river running all the way through it. The full eastern embankment of the river is our eastern border. So it's been a long walk to get to this point.
Rosella Dingle, your heart is in this development and your
Thank
heart
you.
is in the city, and best of luck.
Thank you very much, and to you too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So does rock have the ability to bring people together?
En ek het gestruikel.
Jy doen maar wat jy weet. Dis reg.
And that's really important. That's wonderful. It's great for me to hear. What is it like living here?
To be honest, we love living in the city.